My best friend never appreciated what I did for her wedding, so I exposed her cheating.
That's how you do it.
I apologize in advance for the length of this, but there's a lot of backstory to include here. My best friend Maria and I have been friends for over 13 years, both 25-year-old females. When she got engaged, I flew in from my state to be a part of the surprise. She told me she didn't want to plan anything, so I told her I'd do as much as I could. In the first week, I made a wedding website, an email, saved the dates, and began planning the bachelorette party. By the way, this comes from you, Armadillo. IC8109 on the OKstorytime subreddit. So these are all the things she asked me to do. Once I finished it, she decided she no longer wanted a website, didn't want to do save the dates, and decided to change locations for the bachelorette party. I understood and undid everything because it's her wedding and I'll do whatever she wants. I tell her I feel like I'm not really being helpful, so I'd wait till she told me what she wanted help with and then go from there. A month later, she was supposed to come visit me. At this point, I visited her 3 times since moving, and this would be the first time she came to see me. I was so happy, paid for a bunch of events for us to do, and 1 week prior, she canceled because she didn't have the money. I was devastated, but understood until she went on a different vacation for 10 days.
That's why she didn't have the money, because she spent it all on that vacation.
She's like, I actually went on a vacation with a different friend,
Yeah.
so I can't hang out with you.
She's
now.
like, I was thinking about coming and visiting you, but then my friend said that we were going to Fiji, and I was like, well,
like Fiji?
it's Fiji.
Yeah, I'm on a Fiji.
Like, you're you, and
Fiji's Fiji. I didn't feel like the priority, and I told her it hurt my feelings. She apologized, and I thought we moved on. Okay. Until 2 months later, I got engaged, and rather than congratulating me, she tells me she doesn't want me to plan anything during her time. She also said it was crazy considering I only knew him for a year. So when I pointed out that was the same case in her relationship, she claimed that they had been together for 2 years. I couldn't understand how she had the audacity to throw that in my face, considering she had been cheating on him for the entire first year, including, oh my God, she cheated on him, including when he was in his deathbed.
Girl, why are you friends with this person?
He had a heart attack and was in the hospital for 3 weeks, and she slept with her ex during that time. I didn't say any of this to her, but I was blown away. Fast forward 3 months, and Maria tells me I have put her on the back burner and haven't helped with anything. Although Maria literally was like, don't help me with anything.
Yeah, said, hey, all of these things are, I don't like them. So.
No, and she literally said when OP told her that OP got engaged, she was like, don't help me with my wedding anymore.
Oh my God.
And now she's upset at her for not helping her.
Flip-flopper.
When I asked her to give me examples of what I haven't helped with, she couldn't give me any at all. She's like, you haven't helped me with anything. She was like, what? She's like, I hate you. So mind you, I planned the bridal shower. In-laws were putting it together because I'm out of state, but I did all I could, and I also hosted the bachelorette party. It was hard on me financially, but I wanted to do everything I could for her. After she calmed down, she said, it's not that you haven't helped, it's that I haven't allowed you to. Okay. I pushed you away because I knew you were upset with me for not visiting you. Again, I'm blown away. I was being punished for being hurt by her. At least she owned up to it.
Yeah.
I called Maria to express that I felt hurt that she didn't thank me for all the effort I put in to not only be at her bachelorette, but to host it. And she said she didn't think she needed to thank me because she doesn't like when people do things for her, and I should know that. So again, I stuffed my feelings down. So I flew in 2 days ago for the wedding. That morning, Maria made a post thanking her in-laws for her bridal shower and didn't thank me at all. I was hurt but kept my mouth shut. Why? Why are you keeping your mouth shut? Let that mouth yap. Our other best friend, Caitlin, picks me up, and I'm so nervous because things have been tense. Caitlin asked me how I felt due to the post because she thought it was mean, and I admitted I was hurt, but oh well. I'll do what I need to for her this weekend, but then I'm done. Okay. It's not like she's just like taking a beating.
No, she's like, I just don't want to be friends with this person anymore. Which I think should have been, you shouldn't have not been friends with her like a while ago. I honestly don't think there's any, like, the only communication that should have happened was stop cheating or else. And then if that wasn't, if she didn't stop cheating, then you stop being friends with her.
It's such a major red flag.
It's huge.
The ongoing cheating on someone, on your partner, and also when they're on their deathbed.
Yeah. Yeah, huge red flag. I don't want to be friends with that
I don't want
person.
to be friends with that person either.
I'd be like, ooh,
What?
yikes.
That's awful. So a week before, I asked Maria if I was still standing next to her at the wedding, and she said, "Of course you are." During the drive from the airport, Caitlin tells me that Maria asked her to tell me once she picked me up that I wouldn't be next to her anymore.
Oh.
She's not even gonna say it to OP's face.
Why? Okay, like in order of a-holes, obviously the friend is the a-hole here, like the biggest one. But OP, why are we
Like putting up with it?
Yeah.
Hopefully she doesn't after
Please
that.
don't.
It felt like a slap in the face, and I couldn't understand because I hadn't done anything wrong. I kept getting hurt and didn't even want to be there anymore. I honestly wanted to end the friendship months prior, but she assured me we'd work through it and she wanted me there, so I was purely doing it for her. Cried my eyes out the whole drive, but prayed for God to help me get through it. I put on a brave face and did what was needed. Poor OP. Like, it would have been totally valid to be like, I'm out.
Yeah,
Like,
just leave.
I'm not going to be engaged in this friendship or this wedding anymore.
I think
but-
OP is just kind of, I don't know, putting up with way too much. Like, she's
sure.
giving this
That's
friend
valid.
way too much slack.
And it's just getting hurt and hurt and
Yeah.
hurt because of it. There was entirely too much alcohol involved and everyone was absolutely trashed. I fell asleep on the floor and they tried to wake me up and I said, I can't move. I will literally puke. You gotta leave me here. Rather than leaving me, they start screaming at me. Maria got in my face on the floor and was screaming at me to get up. I don't know how I did it, but I got up, seething with anger. I pushed Maria out of my face and went crazy. I told them I was leaving, but you never have to leave because you could join us live on YouTube every weekday at 3 p.m. PST. Just tap our profile.
Tap it.
So there's another relevant update, but let's discuss. It's just getting worse and worse and worse here.
Yeah. No, honestly, someone earlier was talking about like OP just kind of being involved in this, like her involvement in allowing the affair to
Like
happen
being
and just
complicit.
complicit in it. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm on it. Like, I'm kind of on the everyone sucks here train right now because obviously this friend sucks and I feel bad for OP for how they're being treated, but it's like when your friend shows you who they are, believe them. Like,
that's
when they
fair.
show you that they don't care about the person that they should, you know, prioritize above almost everyone, like their partner, they're not going to prioritize you.
Yeah. If they're capable
Yeah.
of totally being out of integrity and being cruel to their partner, you know,
Who they're
one of the closest people to
marrying.
them that they're
Yeah.
married to, like
Or they're going to marry.
that
at
they're going to
least.
marry.
Yeah.
Who's to say that they won't do that to a
Yeah.
friend?
Yeah.
I called Maria out for cheating while her fiance was on his deathbed. Only the bridesmaids were there. I called her a coward and said she should own up to her mistake before marrying him and that she should have told me herself that I was essentially demoted. How dare she set me up and treat me so terribly? And I ended up with saying, I hope she has a nice wedding, but I'm done being abused in this one-sided friendship. Instead of letting me wait for my ride, they kicked me out and I walked for 20 minutes in 30-degree weather. That's cold.
That's chilly.
Like both ways. Friends are cold. Like
That's
weather's cold.
Ice cold.
Before my friend could get me. So, am I the a-hole for not holding it together and making it through the wedding?
You are the a-hole for other reasons, but not for that.
Okay, so you judged your friend rightfully
Yes.
for cheating on her partner
Yeah.
while he's on his deathbed, rightfully so. However, you kept it inside and you kept in a lot of hurt from your friend inside and were just like barreling through it. And then it like all came out at once when you were angry. And so I don't think it was fair to just like keep getting ammo, and then like
You're
in
like,
a drunken state, just like machine gun everyone
Yeah.
down. And I don't think it's right to just out your friend in that moment. But again, friend, like obviously throughout this whole story was being, ridiculous and was like kept messing over OP and like put her in this situation.
Yeah.
Summary. So she was on the floor. She was
Yes.
like drunk. They were like, get up, get up. And she was like, no, I'm going to throw up. And then they were like screaming at her, like, get up, soldier. And then she like got up and was like, you cheated on your partner. Everyone knows. And also, you suck for demoting me in your wedding. I'm
Yeah.
out. And then left and walked in 30-degree weather.
Yeah. See, yeah, again, I'm on the page of why is this both suck? Like,
Both
why is
suck.
this coming out now? Why does it only matter when you're,
Yeah.
And like, if she hadn't been pushed and pushed, would she have just kept that to herself?
Yeah.
And
it
also-
doesn't feel fair to like
Yeah.
now when you're hurt, you're
Yes.
gonna lay out that ammo.
Yeah.
When if you
And not
were
even
upset
tell the
about it and
people-
needed to express it, it
Yeah.
should have already been expressed.
Exactly.
Not be
Exactly.
like, I'm hurt, now I'm going to throw a dagger at you.
No, I completely agree. So like it didn't
Both
even
bad.
reach the relevant parties.
Yeah, it's just both bad.
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh, I'm putting down a moral line. I'm going to do this thing because it's the right thing to do. It was just like, I'm going to out you in front of everyone, not even your partner, which is just, it's just trying to hurt her back.
But that's the end of that story.